wasn't really able to run through my pregnancies, and I was kind of okay with that. I was ready for a break. I just focused on general well-being. I would go for a walk as often as possible with the babies usually, and I just found comfort and peace in not having everything be so competitive. I really think I needed that time away from my sport in order to come back to where I am as a runner today. For the past few years, I've been training and racing as a masters runner, and I've gotten my mile time down to 5 minutes and 2 seconds. And I'm hoping to shave at least about 10 seconds off of that time. Part of the struggle with doing that was my core routine, and I noticed that I was constantly walking around looking like I was about 3 months pregnant, and it was hard. The racing kits typically are pretty revealing, and I didn't feel very comfortable. Friends had suggested that maybe I might go about getting my stomach repaired because the separation was about 2.5 fingers, and the thought of going under the knife for a 4th time isn't really suggested by doctors. I had had 2 C-sections and a hysterectomy, and I didn't really know what to do, and I found MUTU Systems and watched some of the videos, and it just felt very empowering and felt a bit like home. I started my MUTU journey in April of 2016. It was also when I found out that I have Lyme disease. And so I was going through quite a bit at that time. I was reducing my training and also focusing on repairing my core. There are times when I fall, sort of behind on doing my exercises, and I notice that there's a change. I notice that there's a difference. I notice that I don't feel as strong, and it doesn't look as strong, and maybe there's a little bit more bulging, but not quite as bad as it was before. And I guess my thought is that it's just something that you're going to have to do for life. For me, it has changed my perspective on how I train and how I race, and I've focused on my posture, my form, my core, and holding everything sort of together. And I think my form is better than at any other point in time in my running career, and I think that that's going to translate as my body becomes more accustomed to this racing and the speeds that I'm racing at. It's going to take some time for me to get back to my sort of pre-mom self, but I'm willing to put in the work, and I think these core exercises are going to translate into even faster times than I ran before. I really feel like age is really just a number, and even though I took 15 years off, that I'm ready to fly. I've been racing a lot against collegiate athletes. They're about half my age, and I guess I have a little benefit that I don't necessarily look 42, but at the same time, they know that I'm not in college, and I hope that I'm setting a positive image for them that you can have a family and you can still continue to race. My life is definitely different. I don't get to go to as many competitions far away from home that I would like to, but it's all about balance. And I think my favorite part about the MUTU system is Wendy, that she is the reason that I really like the program. It's her voice, it's calming, it's reassuring, it's like a good friend, and think that that's important. I don't feel bad about myself doing these workouts. I feel embraced. I feel like that I'm like every other mom, and it's not just about, trying to make myself a better athlete. It's just about making myself better, making my core functioning, making sure my pelvic floor is strong so that when I sneeze, I don't leak. I just want to thank Wendy and everyone at MUTU and all of you for watching and allowing me to share my journey. Whatever it is that you do, I hope you are strong and happy, and just go for it.